Sir, shall we start, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We can start.
Okay. And good morning, all dear participants. We are in a UGC net training class in the remembrance of Dr. R. Vishwanathan. Today, day 5, session 9. The continuation of higher education topic. We have Dr. C. Muthukrishnan, Associate Professor, SCAD College of Education, Tirunelveli. I hand over the session to continue the topic higher education. Sir, please.
Yes, sir. Very good morning to our respected Professor Dr. Xiao, sir, as well as Dr. Rajakumar, sir. Just once again, I would like to thank to give this opportunity. So yesterday, just we have talked many things about the importance of the higher educations. So already I shared PPT also. Once again.
Sir, CMK,
Sir,
sir.
1 minute, sir. Sir, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute.
Okay, okay.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Yes, correct,
So
so
sorry
please
for the
continue.
inconvenience. Yes, yes, yes. Sorry for the inconvenience. Uh, Yesterday just we have discussed many things about that the importance of the higher education. There are um, uh, three topics we have covered yesterday: the institution of higher learning and education in India, ancient India, the evolution of higher learning and research and post-independence India, Oriental conventional and non-conventional learning programs in India also. And today, just we have to think about the professional, ethical, and skill-based education, value education, and environmental education, policies, governance, and administration also. So these are all the things we have discussed yesterday. That the Vedas, Gurukula system, the curriculum of Vedic education methods and key aspects of the Vedic era, education in the Sutra and the epics, education in Buddhist era, major educational centers and universities in ancient India, Daksasila or Taxila, Nalanda, and Vallabhi, Vikramashila, Mithila, Udantapuri, Somabura, Nadia, and these are all the different education commissions after independence. That the Radhakrishnan's Education Commission, also otherwise called University Grants Commission, 1948 to 49, and Secondary Education Commission, as well as the Mudaliar's Education Commission, Kodari Education Commission, 1964, Ramamurthy Review Committee, 1990, that Oriental conventional and non-conventional learning programs in India. So we may know that that Oriental education, what is meant by Sravana, Manana, meditation. Just we have to think about once again. So they may be ask one questions from this area also. Then what are the institutions of the Oriental learning in the India? These are all the things we have discussed yesterday. And the conventional teaching and the non-conventional teaching, there is a main difference between the conventional and non-conventional teaching. And we are following only non-conventional right now. After COVID, just we are following the non-conventional teaching only, the professional, technical, and skill-based education. So what are the statutory bodies and regulatory bodies? Just we have discussed many things about these statutory bodies as well as that regulatory bodies also, and affects educational bodies in India. National Assessment and Accreditation. What is meant by NAC? Uh, already I told that we may expect one questions from this area. What is the abbreviation of the NAC, National Accreditation and Assessment, or Assessment and Accreditation? So this is a very important one. And the National Board of Accreditation. If our institution belongs to technical education, means just we have to get the accreditation from the NPA only. And higher education, SCR, self appraisal report covers the following criteria. So what are the criteria? Just we have discussed many things. And NPA assigns the institutions one of these the possible statuses of accreditation: accredited, provisional accredited, and not accredited. And what is meant by University Grants Commission? What is the role of the University Grants Commission? Just we have discussed yesterday also. And what is meant by NCERT? That NCERT is locating Sri Aurobindo Mark in New Delhi, NCERT, and apex body for the curriculum-related matters for the school education in India. This is a very, very important question. So we may expect one questions. And there are other regional centers also there. Bhopal, Ajmer, Bhubaneswar, Mysore, and NERIE, and Shillong, Northeast Regional Institute of Education, and Central Board of Secondary Education, CBSE. So this is a very, very important AIEEE examinations. They are also conducting to get the admission to undergraduate courses in the engineering and the architecture in numerous colleges of India. And already I told about the APMET examination also, that the All India Pre-Medical Test for admission to major medical colleges in India. And the Council of Indian School Certificate Examinations, CISCE. So, what is the difference between that ICSC and ISC? ICSC and ISC main difference, sir? Who have just completed their 10th standard means they have to clear only ICSC examination. That the IS examination is a public examination conducted for those studying in 12th standard also. And NIOS also important that we already know something about the NIOS also. And NIO also offers the elementary level courses through its open basic education programs. National Council for the Teacher Education said, I don't want to tell anything about the NCTA because we already all are working in NCTA under the NCTA control only. Okay, so this is also important in to crack net examinations. All India Council for the Technical Education. That is the main difference between NCTA as well as the AICTA. So I remember once upon a time they have asked that difference between the technical as well as the teacher education. So sometimes we may be confused. Right? So what I'm insisting you all right now means don't confuse. Technical education is different and the teacher education is also different. Council for the Agriculture Research, ICER. So it's also this is only for the agriculture research. It is an autonomous organization. The Department of the Agriculture Research and Education, the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. These are all the things we have discussed yesterday. And the Power Council of India, Madam also asked one question. Before 2010, what happened in India? So they have to register before 2010 only that those who have completed a law course means they have to register like our employment seniority registration. And after 2010, April 10 means they have to crack one examination that is called the Bar Council of India examinations. So this is the main difference between that what happened before 2010 as well as what is going on after 2010. The examination is also held biannually. It's very, very important for the lawyers. So Central Hindi Directorate, CHT, also important. And just we have discussed something about that what is meant by the Central Hindi Directorate, CST also. The CST also prepares the dictionaries and the conversational books that are bilingual, trilingual, and multilingual. It's also important, like our English dictionary. And the Central Institute of the Educational Technology, CIET, it's also one of the campus in the Delhi, Central Institute of the Educational Technology. And the Central Institute of the English and the Foreign Languages, CIFL, it's also that in India, that in 1985, during that Rajiv Gandhi period, so the one university has established only for the language. It's called CIFL, Central Institute of English and Foreign Language. And EMSRC also functions under the control of the CIFL. EMSRC, what is meant by EMRC means the Educational Media Research Center is also that functions under the control of the CIEFL. And the Council of the Architecture, COA, is also important.
So what is this EMRC?
Educational Media Research Center, madam. This is also autonomous center. So this it is focusing only the media research. Okay, it is also working under the. It is also functions under the control of the CIFL, Central Institute of English and Foreign Language. And after that, the Council of the Architecture, COA, just if we want to get the admission from means the affiliation or approved means just that architecture course has to act approved, get the approved from the Council of the Architecture. So architecture has been constituted by the Government of India under the provision of the Architecture Act in 1972, enacted by the Parliament, which came into the force on September 1, 1972. And the Council of the Scientific and the Industrial Research, the CSIR, just we may know something about the CSIR examinations also. So this is also the statutory body only for the scientific and the industrial research, abbreviated as a CSIR. It is also established by the Government of India in September of 1942 as an autonomous body that has emerged as the largest research development organization in India. So nowadays, that NTA also is conducting the CSIR NET examination only for the science students. So theme dictionaries, theme directorates have been formed and cover the following specific sectors. So it covers the aerospace, electronics, instrumentation, and strategy sectors. It also covers the civil infrastructure and engineering. It also covers the ecology, environment, earth and ocean sciences and water. And it also covers the mining, minerals, metals and materials also. And it also covers the chemicals, including leather and petrol. Chemicals. So this is a IR. And the Dental Council, it was constituted with a view to regulating the dental education, dental profession, and the dental ethics. Medical Council of India is also separate one. The Medical Council of India was set up by the Indian Medical Council Act 1956, amended in 1993. The council is empowered to prescribe the minimum standards for the medical education required for the granting and recognizing the medical qualifications by the universities or medical institutions in India. So it's also important. And the Pharmacy Council of India is a different. The Pharmacy Council of India, also known as the Central Council, was constituted under the section of the Pharmacy Act 1948. It also prescribes the minimum standard of education for the qualification of the pharmacist. Indian Nursing Council is different, and India Central Council of Homeopathy, CCH, is also different. It focuses only the homeopathy education. And Rehabilitation Counseling Council, that the Indian Rehabilitation Council of India, or IRC, India Rehabilitation Council. It is
So it's
also set
RCI.
up. RCI, Rehabilitation Council of India.
Yes, sir.
How soon found that the society could not ensure proper standardization and acceptance of the standards by other organizations. The Parliament enacted the Rehabilitation Council of India Act in 1992. These are all the things we have discussed yesterday also. And right now, what we are going to discuss means that value education and the environmental education. So what is meant by value education? So it's also important. Why value education? You may be known something about that value education. Nowadays, that we can't see the value education among the students as well as among the staff members also. So what is meant by value education? So CV Good also has given a wonderful definition about that value education. It is an aggregate of all the process by the means by which a person develops the abilities, attitudes, and other forms of the behavior of the positive values in the society, values in the society in which he lives. Is a wonderful definition is given by CV Good about that value education. And the value education helps it aims, that value education aims to help the students understand and appreciate the importance of the honesty. Nowadays, the human beings do not know about that honesty, what is meant by honesty, responsibility, respect, compassion, and other virtues. Yeah? We can't see our, as a staff member of B.Ed college, we can't see that this honesty, responsibility, respect, compassion, and other virtues. I can't see among the students as well as other people also. So that are essential for the leading a fulfilling and meaningful life. So if you want to achieve that, if you want to fulfill our life means just we have to think about this honesty, responsibility, respect, compassion, and other virtues also. And value education can play a crucial role. uh, Nowadays, it plays a crucial role in helping the individuals become the responsible and the compassionate citizens. So, value education is an important aspect of the education that focuses on the developing the moral and ethical values in among the students also. So, we have the characteristics of the value education. Just the characteristics of the value education. It should be the active learning. It should be the action research. It should be the inquiry properly, and it should be the problem solving skills, and it should be the community based um, learning, as well as it should be the service learning. It should be the critical literacy. It should be the student action teams. It should be the students monitoring. So these are all the characteristics of the value educations. And instilling values, just we can't see, we can't search from other side also. Just we have to search inside ours. I mean that um, mm, um, it is also inbuilt. So we have to search in inside um, um, only. So the primary objective of the value education is to instill essential values in individuals such as honesty, integrity, respect, empathy, responsibility, and compassion. So, in this area, I would like to tell something about that importance of the um, Bloom's taxonomy. So, in the Bloom's taxonomy, there are three domains that just ignore the first and the third. We have to think about the second one. That is called affective domain. What is meant by affective domain means that is called it is a character oriented. If you want to make your student a perfectly means it just to have to imitate. I mean, you have to practice it regularly, like receiving, responding. You have to. The teacher has to receive the students properly. Then only the student will give the response to the teachers. Then only we can expect the value among the students, as well as the students will get value on the teacher also. And if you organizing properly means automatically the student will become the good citizen of the world. So ultimately, what the teacher wants to achieve the means that the student might become the citizen of the universe, a very good citizen of the universe. That is the ultimate aim of the Bloom's taxonomy, that especially in affective domain. So that's only I'm telling you. Just you have to. The teacher has to practice it among the students from elementary level. So you have to receive the students properly. Then only that the students will respond to the teachers properly. Then the students will give more respect, more value on the student teacher, and the students will give the will get the more value on the students also, my teachers also. So if you are practicing regularly means automatically you can become, I mean that the students will become the good character in the society. And to build a character, the goal of the value education, the goal of the moral education is to help the people build a strong the characters based on moral principles and become the responsible and accountable citizens. Fostering the critical thinking. The value education only encourages the people to think critically and reflect on their actions and the beliefs, which helps them make them better decisions and solve problems in constructive way. To promote the social harmony. Nowadays, we can't see that the social harmony. So we have to, as a teacher, just we have more responsibility to promote the social harmony, because the value education aims to promote the social harmony by instilling the respect for the diversity, encouraging the empathy, and encouraging the individuals to work together to build a better society. What we need ultimately means just we have to make a better society. That's all. That is the main role for the teachers. So that's only I'm telling you. To promote the social harmony is the main objective of the value education, and encourage the positive behavior. Just we have to think about only the positive behavior, and we have to encourage the student to ignore about the negative behavior. Value education aims to cultivate the positive behavior in individuals by promoting the ethical principles such as the honesty, responsibility, and the empathy. These are all important, and it helps to enhance the personal growth also. It is also one of the finest objectives of the value education. That the value education aims to assist the individuals in achieving the personal growth and the development by instilling in the sense of the self-awareness, self-esteem, and self-worth. These are all the three things are important to enhance the personal growth. So, what are the importances of the value education? So, be a
Excuse me, sir.
responsibility person. Yes, yes.
Sir, slides are not changing. We have seen the first slide only. Do you have slides on
Okay.
value education? Because I.
No. That wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. I will share. So, what are the importance of the value education means? Uh, 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 excuse me. So, we must be a responsibility person. We must be the sincerity person, and we need the cooperation. We have to respect that. If we give the respect, means we can get the respect from other side also. So respect is also we need, and scientific temperament also we need. Sensitivity also we need. Tolerance. Nowadays we can't see that tolerance on road. I mean. During our journey also, that no one has the tolerance. So these are all the importance of the value education. What are the types of the value education means that personal value education, social values education, spiritual values education. So these three types of the value educations are important. The what is meant by personal value education? The this type of the value education focuses on the developing the personal values and qualities such as honesty, responsibility, perseverance, empathy.
Sir, slides are
Res-
not changing. It is still in the first slide. Value education, environmental education.
uh,
Slides, we
okay, due
haven't seen
to
any slides as yet.
okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. That I have a network issue in that. Okay. I try to change it. And social values education also. So, the types of value education, social value education, spiritual value education, and um, personal value education. So, just we have one another one quotation given by the father of nation, Mahatma Gandhi. Uh, what he told about that value education: if wealth is lost, nothing is lost. If health is lost, something is lost. If a character is lost, everything is lost. Just we have to think about that. This quotation given by Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, M.K. Gandhi. If wealth is lost, nothing is lost. If health is lost, something is lost. If a character is lost, everything is lost. And so, value education, according to the National Conference on Minimum Curriculum Standards for the Primary Stage, organized by NCERT, National Council for the Educational Research and Training, in July 1970, it emphasized the importance of the inculcating the students' moral and spiritual values, which form the part of our culture, as honesty, kindness, charity, tolerance, courtesy, sympathy, and compassion. And Dr. Godari also tried to emphasize in 1964 to 66, and he also tried to emphasize the value democracy, socialism, equality of all religions. He attached a great importance to achieving the skills through the science and technology and also balance the development of the human values. It is also one of the important point from Dr. Godari's side, 1964 to 66. And national value and the constitutional value, social value, professional value, religious value. These are all the things just we have discussed now. And after that, we have to think about that policies, governance, and administrations. In that particular unit, particular area, we have to think about the Constitution of India when it adopted. Uh, um, it adopted on November 26th, 1949, and contained a preamble, 395 articles in 22 parts and 8 schedules. Currently, it changed. Okay, just you have to think about it. Now, there are for articles has been increased up to 448 due to 104 amendments. Since its enactment in 1950, also the constitution now has the 25 parts and 12 schedules. So before that, just we must understand what is the constitution. Why do we need the constitution? What is the history of the constitution? Almost everything we do governed by some set of rules. Without a constitution, no one can live without uh, uh, certain rules and regulations. There are also rules imposed by morality, custom that play an important role in telling what we should and what should not be, what we should and what should not do. So, constitutions, the role of the constitution in relationship between the government and its the people. The government has been classified into three: legislative, judiciary, executive. Legislative makes laws, judiciary interprets the laws, executive enforces the law. The constitution has been classified into two. The one classification is the government, another classification is the people. Already we know that. And the government has been classified into three: legislative, judiciary, executive. Legislative makes laws, judiciary interprets the laws, executive enforces the laws. So why do we need the constitution? So we need the constitution to govern a country properly. So without the constitution, what we have to do? Just we can't imagine. Everything will be collapsed. So we need the constitution to govern the country properly. The constitution defines the nature and the political system of a country. uh, so the people don't know their about the true power in the constitution also. The Constituent Assembly was formed in 1946 for the purpose of making the independent India's constitution. The Assembly passed the resolution 1947 January defining the objectives of the constitution. Hmm? So the various sources of our constitutions, just we already know something about that. What are the sources of the constitutions? The Government of India Act 1935, Federal Scheme, Office of the Governor, Judiciary, Public Service Commission, emergency provisions, and administrative details. These are all the sources from the our own Government of India Act 1935. And the parliamentary system, rule of law, legislative procedure, single citizenship, cabinet system. These are all the things have been derived from the British constitutions. Fundamental rights, independence of the judiciary, judicial review, impeachment of the president, removal of the Supreme Court and the High Court judges, and the post of vice president. These are all the things have been derived from the US Constitution. And the directive principle of the state policy, nomination of the members of the Rajya Sabha, and method of the election of the president. These are all the things have been derived from the Irish Constitution. Federation with a strong center, vesting of the residuary power in the center, appointment of the state governor by the center, and the advisory jurisdiction of the Supreme Court. These are all the things have been derived from the Canadian constitutions. Concurrent list join sitting of the two houses of the parliament, Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. That these are all the things have been derived from that Australian constitutions. And the suspense of the fundamental rights during emergency. These are all the things have been derived from that constitution of the Germany. Republic and ideals of the liberty, equality, and fraternity in the preamble is also derived from the French Constitution. Procedure for the amendment of the Constitution and the election of the members of the Rajya Sabha. These are all the things have been derived from the South African constitutions, and a procedure established by law. This is also important. It's also derived from the Japanese constitution. Now only why Japan is first in the universe means that is the procedure established by law. So just we can't imagine. This also derived from the Japanese constitution, but I don't know whether we are following or not. But it is derived from the Japanese constitution, sir. And a procedure for a 5-year plan, the fundamental duties, ideals of the justice in the preamble. Procedure of 5-year plan, fundamental duties, and ideals of justice in the preamble. This also derived from the constitution of the former USSR, Soviet United States of Soviet Russia. So these are all the various sources of our constitutions. So just we may expect one questions from this area, and Article 21A. It's a very important right to education in India. So everyone knows, and everyone must understand about that right to education in India. RTA or Article 21A. Article 21A or RTA Act enforced with the effect from 1st April 2010. Supreme Court 1992, the right to education inherent in right to life or right to equality. The partiality should be eradicated from the school campus. This is the main aim of right to education.
Just one question on that front. Is this measured effectively across all states?
Yes, sir. So,
Where do we get to see the numbers?
which one, sir? I'm not getting.
The compulsory education to all from age 6 to 14. If I have to
Yes.
ask, how many people are there in this age bracket within Tamil Nadu or Kerala, and how many are under compulsory education and how many are outside of the education? Where do I get to see those numbers?
Just better, just search in Google, sir. Just we can get all the government website is also there. Indian, MHRD, Ministry of Human Resource Development is also there. You can get it. You can search in the website. You can get it. Definitely, will get it. Yesterday also I saw some details about that RTE.
Okay. Thank you.
So just the age of 6 years is a matter as the state may determine by law. It's a very. And this is about that Article 21A. And after that, just we have to think about that National Education Policy 2020. So vision of the new education system of India for school education and higher education. The aim is to overhaul the country's education system, bring about the major reforms in education in India. The aim is to achieve 100% of youth and adult literacy. So this is the main aim of the National Education Policy 2020. So the four pillars of NEP means that access, equity, quality, and accountability. These are all the main pillars of national education policy. The first one is access, equity, quality, and accountability. This is the NEP curriculum framework. The four pillars of NEP, National Council for National Education Policy 2020. And what are the challenges? Standardized, constant, nationally acceptable outcomes of different programs across the country through the national curriculum framework. 1 minute. NEP 2020, that what are the highlights for the higher education? Cross enrollment ratio, GER, in higher education to be raised to 50% by 2035. Around 3.5 crore seats to be added in higher education. Under education can be of 3 or 4 years with multiple exit options and appropriate certification at different stages. Academic bank of credits to be established to facilitate the transfer of the credits for lateral admission to other institutions. So these are all the main highlights for the higher education. And we have to discuss the previous questions. So I have to go one by one. So the previous year questions from this unit, just we may expect at least 2 or 3 questions from this area, from this unit, the higher education. And if you know the answer, you can answer that question. The question number 1, which organization in India is responsible for the promoting, coordinating, and determining the standards of the higher education?
UGC.
If you know the answer,
UGC.
University Grants Commission. Which organization in India is responsible for the promoting, coordinating, and determining the standards of the higher education? UGC. Shall you check the answer? The answer is C, University Grants Commission. And question number 2, which of the following is a centrally funded university in India? Centrally funded university in India.
Delhi.
All the above.
Banaras Hindu University, Punjab University, and Delhi University. Which
All
of the
the
following is a centrally funded university in India? All the above. Let me check it. Answer is all of the above. So the question number 3, very good. Question number 3, the concept of the academic autonomy in higher education institutions refers to. The concept of the academic autonomy in higher education institutions refer to freedom to open the new branches without the approval, freedom to start the new courses without the need for the external approval, freedom to hire and fire staff at will, none of the above. The concept of the academic autonomy in higher education institutions refers to freedom to open the new branches without approval, freedom to start the new courses without the need for the external approval, freedom to hire and fire staff at will.
So none of the above.
None of the above is the right answer.
Option B, sir.
B,
From
option
my
B
point.
is also, from your point, the freedom to start the new courses without the need for the external approval. Let me check it. So answer B is the right answer. Freedom to start the new courses without the need for the external approval. Very good, madam. And question number 4, which of the following is a primary objective of the Rashtriya Ucha Shiksha Abhiyan, RUSA? What is the, which of the following is the primary objective of the RUSA? Establishing the new primary schools, improving the quality of the state institutions of the higher education, promoting the vocational training in
It's B.
rural areas.
C.
Yes, sir.
B,
We
sir.
can't go for the other 3 options. Just we have to think about it because this unit belongs to the higher education. Just we have to think about it. But if it is a RUSA means a higher education. If it is a RMSA means
Ramsa.
RUSA means
For higher education, Ramsa means for secondary education.
secondary education. For SSA means
It's elementary education.
primary education. Yes, that is the main difference among the 3. SSA means primary education. RMSA means the higher, secondary education. RUSA means higher education. That is the main difference among the 3.
Can you just
Let me
repeat
check
it
the
what you
answer.
said, sir? For primary,
Yes,
for
ma'am.
secondary?
Ma'am, SSA, Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan. You might be studied something about the Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, SSA. So it promotes only that the primary education. And after the Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, just we have to think about that RMSA, Rashtriya
Rashtriya Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan.
Shiksha Abhiyan, Rashtriya Madhyamik Shiksha Abhiyan means that is it focuses only the secondary education, and RUSA, Rashtriya Ucha Shiksha Abhiyan means it promotes only the higher education. That is the main differences among the 3: SSA, RMSA, and RUSA. Are you able to get it, ma'am?
Sir, one
Okay,
doubt,
thank you, sir.
Sir, one doubt, sir.
Yeah.
What is the
Yeah,
difference
tell me, sir.
what is the difference between RUSA and PM Usha?
Sir, I'm not aware about the PMSA. Just if you know means just you can share with the do you have any idea about this one? I'm not aware about this one.
Sir, I think the name of the RUSA is changed to PM Usha. Is it right or not? I have no idea. Please.
Yeah. I also still have a doubt, sir. Just if I know the answer, just tomorrow I will share with you. Okay. Let me check it. Tomorrow I will share. Definitely I will share with you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you. So this is the
RUSA has changed
improving.
as PM USA, sir.
Yes, what sir is said is right only. Okay, sir. Whatever you said is right only. Okay. So the RUSA has been renamed.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you to give the wonderful information. And let me check the answer. Which of the following is a primary objective of the Rashtriya Ushara Shiksha Abhiyan? RUSA means that it helps to improve the quality of the state institutions of the higher education. Option B is the right answer. Improving the quality of state institutions for higher education. And which body is responsible for the regulations and the maintenance of the standards teacher education programs?
NCT, sir.
Yes, sir. Standards of teacher education programs means NCTA. The standards of the technical education programs in India means
AICT.
AICT. Very good, ma'am. That is the main difference between the if it is teacher education means it comes under the NCTA. If it is the technical education means it comes under the AICTA. Let me check the answer. NCTA, National Council for the Teacher Education. And question number 6, the Digital India initiative aims to digitize all government documents, provide the broadband connectivity in the rural areas, develop India as a knowledge economy, all of the above.
All the above. All of the above.
Digital India, yes, the
All
Digital
of the
India
above.
initiative aims to digitize all government documents, provides the broadband connectivity in the rural areas, develop India as a knowledge economy, all of the above. Let me check the answer. So answer is D, all of the above. Who is responsible for the appointing the chancellor of the state university in India? The President of India, Prime Minister of India, the government of the respective state, the chief.
The governor of the
The governor.
of the respective state.
Yeah, the governor of the respective state. In Tamil Nadu, we have small discussions about this question also. Okay, just kidding. Don't take serious also. Who is responsible for appointing the chancellor of the university in India? The President of India, the Prime Minister of India, the governor of the respective state, the chief minister of the respective state. The answer is the governor of the respective state. Oh, so I let me change the questions. Who is responsible for appointing the chancellor of the Central University in India?
President.
Instead of state university. Yes.
President.
I'm not getting anything.
India.
The President of India, who is responsible for appointing the Chancellor of the State University means that the governor of the respective state, who is responsible for appointing the Chancellor of the Central University in India means the President of India. So answer is the governor of the respective state. The National Knowledge Commission was constituted in which year to provide the blueprint for the reforming India's education system?
Sir, 2005.
2005. Do you have any other answer?
2010, sir.
2005, 2010. Okay, let me check the answer. Answer is 2005 only. Very good, ma'am. So you have which of the following is not a central university
Can
in
I see
India?
the last slide, sir?
Yeah. National Knowledge Commission was constituted in which year to provide the blueprint for the reforming India's education system is 2005. Shall we go, ma'am?
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Which of the following is not a central university in India? Jawaharlal Nehru University, University of Hyderabad, University of Delhi, Punjab University. Which of the following is not a central university in India?
Option
JNU,
1 B.
HCU.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Jawaharlal Nehru University.
Is
Confusing
not
A
a
and B.
central in. You are confusing both.
A
University
and
of
B.
Hyderabad.
A and B. University of Hyderabad is University of Hyderabad is a central university.
The Punjab University.
Punjab options.
All
You are
options
giving
are
all
ready.
the answers. Okay, yes, sir. Let me check the answer. So Punjab University is a right answer. The rest of the universities are Central University. JNU, Jawaharlal Nehru University is a Central University. University HCU, Central University of Hyderabad is also Central University. University of Delhi is also Central University. And Punjab University only the state university. And which policy document provides the framework for the development of the higher education sector in India? Let me read it once again.
NPE.
Which policy document provides the framework for the development of the higher education sector in India?
None of the above.
Policies A. Which
Option
policy?
A, National Policy on Education, 5-year plans, annual budget, none of the above. So let me check the answer. National Policy on Education, NPE. So which of the following bodies are responsible for the accreditation of the higher education in institutions in India?
NAC, sir.
NAC. Suppose instead of NCTA, if suppose I give that NPA, National Board of Accreditation. So what is your
That
answer?
technical education.
NBA.
Yes. If it is a technical education means it comes
NBA,
under
sir.
the NPN, yes, National Board of Accreditation.
Board of
So
Accreditation.
commonly they have given, yes, which of the following bodies is responsible for the accreditation of the higher education institution in India means NAC.
NAC.
Do you know the abbreviation of the NAC?
National Assessment of Accreditation Council.
Accreditation.
National Accreditation or Assessment?
Assessment.
Assessment.
National Assessment and
Assessment.
Accreditation.
Assessment.
Okay. Let me check the answer. National Assessment and Accreditation Council, NAC. Answer B is the right answer. Which of the following is not the regulatory body of the higher education in India? Medical Council of India, MCI, Bar Council of India, BCI,
RBI.
ICER, Indian Council for. Yes, the answer is Reserve Bank of India. Let me check the answer. Option D, Reserve Bank of India. And National Education Policy 2020 aims to achieve what class
50%.
enrollment ratio in higher education?
50%.
Yes,
50%.
by 2035 means that 50%. Okay, very good. Let me check the answer. 50%. Which of the following schemes was launched to improve the access and equity in higher education by establishing the new institutions and expanding the existing institutions? RUSA, Rashtriya Ushar Shiksha Abhiyan, Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, and MGNREGA, Mahatma Gandhi
Yes, sir,
National
sir.
Rural Employment Guarantee.
RUSA.
Answer is RUSA. Higher education. We already discussed one questions.
So if you don't mind, can
so-
you just go back to question number 11?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Which of the following bodies are responsible for the accreditation of the higher education institutions in India? NAC.
Bodies.
Yes.
So you also given more added information regarding technical education's NBA.
Yes. If ma'am, if you are working in technical education institution, means that if you are working in engineering college or architecture or other institution, means that you have to get the accreditation from NPA only, National. What is the expansion of NPA?
National Board of Accreditation.
National Board of Accreditation. So if you are working at the rest of the institutions, for example, teacher education institutions or arts and science college or other institution means you have to get the accreditation from NAC. That is the main difference between the NAC as well as the NPA. Are you able to get it, ma'am?
Yes, yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay. So question number 14, which of the following schemes was launched to improve the access and the equity in higher education by establishing the new institutions and expanding the existing institution? Means the answer is RUSA, Rashtriya Usha Shiksha Abhiyan. Question number 15, what is the primary focus of value education in the context of the higher education governance? Option A, importing the technical skills, encouraging the rote learning, developing the ethical and moral values, promoting the physical education.
Sir,
So
C,
developing ethical and moral
values.
Yes, it helps to develop the ethical and moral values. Let me check the answer, developing the ethical and moral values. Question number 16, the term open and distance learning, ODL, in the context of the higher education refers to option A, learning that occurs only in the classroom setting, learning that is conducted through the traditional in-person methods, learning that takes place through the online and the remote methods, learning that excludes online and digital methods.
learning that takes place through online and
Through
remote
online and remote methods.
Do you have any other answer? Option C only, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let me check whether it's right or wrong. Option C is the right answer. Learning that takes place through the online and the remote methods is the right answer. So, which of the following institutions was established to promote the professional education in management in India? Just think over it. Promote professional education in management in India.
Indian
IITs, IIMS, NITS,
IIM.
IIMS, AIMS.
B,
Yes, sir.
Indian Institutes of Management.
Institute of Management. Yes, sir. Just we have the answer in the question only. Okay. So Indian the professional education in management in India means IIM, Indian Institutes of Management. Let me check the answer. B is the right answer. Indian Institute of Management. And question number 18, the National Institutional Ranking Framework, NIRF, is the used to rank the best school teachers in India, rank the higher education institutions in India, determine the eligibility for the educational loans, rank the students based on the academic performance.
rank higher education institution in India.
Yes, NIRF,
B,
National
rank
Institutional
higher
Ranking
education
Framework.
institutions in India.
Yes, option B is the right answer. Let me check the answer also. That the option B, rank higher education institutions in India, is the right answer. Question number 19. Under the National Education Policy 2020, what is the proposed
5 plus
structure
3
of the
plus
school
3
education?
plus 4.
5 plus
Yes,
3
so
plus
5
3
plus
plus
2.
Option A.
Option A is the right answer. Let me check the answer. Option A, 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. Do you know the structure of 5 plus 3 plus 3, 4?
So 5 is
Yes, sir.
foundational,
5 is foundational, 3 is preparatory,
preparatory,
then it's
Foundational
primary,
stage,
then
preparatory
secondary.
stage, primary, preparatory stage, so that's third or 3 1.
Middle school.
Sir, up to class second, it's 5.
middle
Then
stage.
class third, fourth, and fifth comes in 3. Then sixth,
And-
seventh, eighth comes in 3. Then 9, 10, 11, 12, it comes in 4.
Okay, so the option A is the right answer. 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. Question number 20. Which initiative aims at providing the
On the same
national?
topic, what
Option
is
B.
considered as higher education?
No, it focuses only the school education, sir. They didn't tell anything about the higher education. Higher education is different. Okay.
No. When we are talking about higher education, to bring higher education enrollment to 50%, what classes are they referring to?
Just ask once again, sir.
No, you just go to 1 or 2 slides back. They are talking about bringing the higher education percentage to 50% by 2020.
50% by 2030. 33, 35.
Yeah. So now, what does that higher education mean? What is the definition of that?
So this question only belongs to that is school education means. So under
Previous
the
question,
national, just
previous is asking. Sir is asking. Okay, okay, yes. इसके पहले जो
this is
question था 2035 वाला question, that question.
by the enrollment ratio should be increased up to 50% by 2035. So it focuses only the higher education. That is the different. This question belongs to only the
Structure of
school
school
education.
education.
What is the proposed structure of the school education?
It focuses on
5
school
plus 3
education.
plus.
So,
Yes,
5
yes,
is
yes.
foundation, sir. 3 is preparatory.
3
Then,
is middle. Middle
then
and 4 is
3 is
4
middle,
is
and the 4th is
secondary, I guess. Secondary or higher
High school
secondary.
3 is
education.
primary
Secondary education.
and 4 is secondary.
secondary.
Secondary education.
We'll call it as secondary, right? Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
So, which initiative aims at providing the National Digital Library for students across India? National Digital Library for students across India. National Digital Library of India.
NDL.
Swayam.
B.
Which one?
Oh, National Digital Library.
Let me check the answer.
B, sir.
National Digital. Yes, option B is the right answer. National Digital Library of India. NDLI. So, question number 21. Which of the following bodies are responsible for the approval of the technical education institutions in India? We already discussed it. Option B,
AICTE.
AICTE, All India Council for Technical Education. So option B is the right answer. All India Council for the Technical Education. So question number 22, that the Academic Bank of Credits, ABC, introduced in NEP 2020, is intended to provide the financial loans to the students, facilitate the transfer and accumulation of the academic credits, offer online courses to the students, rank higher education institutions.
Facilitate
Sir,
the
option
transfer
B.
and accumulation
Facilitate the
of
transfer and accumulation of academic credits.
Yes.
Clear form. In
Option
clear
B.
form, it's B is
Yes.
the answer.
Yes. The Academic Bank of Credits, ABC, introduced in NEP 2020, is intended to facilitate the transfer and the accumulation of the academic credits. Option B is the right answer. Question number 23. According to the National Education Policy 2020, which institution is proposed to replace the University Grants Commission and All India Council for the Technical Education? AICTE. Let me read it once again.
of India.
Option B, sir.
Yes.
Higher Education
According to
Commission of
the
India.
okay. Let me read it once again. According to the National Education Policy 2020, which institution is proposed to replace the University Grants Commission (UGC) and the All India Council for the Technical Education (AICTE)? Options are National Education Commission, Higher Education Commission of India, National Accreditation Council, and the General Education Council. Option A or B? Which one is right?
C, sir.
National Accreditation Council, NAC. Option C is the right answer. A, B, C, or D? National Education Commission, Higher Education Commission of India, National Accreditation Council, National Education Council. Sorry, General Education Commission.
Higher Education Commission of India.
Okay, so let me check the answer. Higher Education Commission of India is the right answer. Option B is the right answer. So let me read it once again. According to the National Education Policy 2020, which institution is proposed to replace the University Grants Commission and All India Council for the Technical Education means Higher Education Commission of India, HECI. And question number 25, the National Research Foundation, NRF. NIRF is a different, there is the NRF, National Research Foundation, proposal in NEP 2020 aims to fund individual student scholarships, strengthen the research ecosystem in the higher education institutions, develop the new technical institutions,
B.
provide the vocational training.
Sir, strengthen the
Answer
research
B.
ecosystem in higher
B.
education institutions.
So strengthen the research ecosystem in higher education institutions is the right answer. Oh, let me check it. Before that, once again, I want to read it. The National Research Foundation, NRF, proposed in the NEP 2020, aims to strengthen and research ecosystem in higher education institutions, fund individual student scholarships, develop the new technical institutions, provide the vocational training. Let me check the answer. National Scholarship Portal. Option B is the
Sir,
right answer.
can you say about NIRF, sir? NIRF?
National Research Foundation. It focuses only research. So it is on a statutory body. It
No,
focuses
yes,
only
sir.
the research.
NIRF, sir. NIRF.
Already I discussed it. One question was there. It didn't see
National
that, I think.
Institutional Framework.
National
That is
Institute
a
of
National
Ranking
Institutional
Framework.
Ranking. Just to go through the question number 18, National Institutional Ranking Framework, that is called NIRF, is used to the rank higher education institutions in India. This is a different, NRF is a different. Okay, now I discussed only NRF, National Research Foundation. Proposed in NEP 2020 aims to fund individual student scholarship, strengthen the research ecosystem in higher education institutions, develop the new technical institutions, and provide the vocational training. The answer is strengthen the research ecosystem. Option B is the right answer. And question number, the answer is wrong only. Okay, leave it, ignore it. Wrongly, I did it. Okay, ignore it. Question number 26. In this question, the option B is the right answer. Strengthen the research ecosystem in higher education institutions is the right answer. Okay. And question number 26. Which of the following initiatives aims to improve the access to quality education through the MOOC, Massive Open Online Courses? Swayam, Neptune, Coursera, edX. You know that open online course, massive open online course means Swayam. Answer is Swayam. Yes. So these are all the things we have discussed for the past 2 days. Finally, I would like to conclude my session. Education for life, education through life, education throughout life. Education only saves the human beings, especially education only saves the girl children.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Can you move on and last slide, sir? Actually, I have studied that one. It is not only Swayam and the MOOC, Massive Open Online Course, and Coursera also. That is from America. EDX also America. So Swayam and Coursera, EDX, and 3 of them, and is Massive Open Online Course, sir. But it is given only answer Swayam, sir. Steady web, sir, and active learning and young aspirant minds. So I have doubt on this, sir.
The rest are private bodies. They are not government bodies.
Apart from Swayam and Coursera edX, that is the MOOC platform only. Yeah, this question was previously asked in the NET examination. So that's why they may choose an as Swayam.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir.
Sir,
Thank you so much,
could you
sir.
please repeat it? Sir, could you please repeat it once again?
Sir, Swayam Stadium.
Sir, actually, this YM and Coursera at
No, your voice is breaking, sir. I couldn't get it clearly.
So here answer is given only Swayam, but my clarification is here. Coursera also is one of the massive open online course, and EDX also one of the massive open online course. So here answer is 3. Actually, A also, C also, D also, but it is given only Swayam. This is what my clarification is. NPTEL, no, sir, that is not a massive open online course. National Program and Technical.
Coursera and EDX also open online course. I mean, MOOC, massive open online courses.
Sir, yes, sir. This is what my clarification, sir. This is what I.
Okay. You may be right. Let me check it once again. Okay, I will clarify, sir. Tomorrow I will clarify. Because I have derived this question paper from our NTA website also.
Swayam is in India. Coursera is in America.
Yes.
No,
Therefore,
Coursera and
they may.
EDX, they are paid services. You need to pay for those courses. So, for example, Coursera, you need to pay $199 per annum. Whereas Swayam, it is free online. Okay.
So
Though it is free, and you have to pay during the examination. And Coursera, that is the difference. And even Coursera
Yes. In Swayam course, during the examination, we have to pay the examination fees.
Yes. And Coursera offers the scholarship as well. And if you give your profile properly, and it gives the scholarship even for 2,000 rupees or 1,000 rupees, you can do even 99% of scholarship they provide. And you do not even pay for the Coursera.
Here, two things have not been mentioned. Here, one is whether it is government, non-government, and there is whether we have to pay the fees, or if it is not, we don't have to pay the fees. If it is government, we don't have to pay the fees.
Yes.
No, I have got the
question is overlapping, sir. Question is overlapping.
Overlapping. Yes, you are right, sir. You are right. That they might be corrected properly.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
For your clarification.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Sir, Rajakumar, sir.
Yes, sir.
I have done my work today.
Okay. Thanks a lot, sir. Thank you for your valuable insights and very nice interactions with the participant. So it seems it's effective one. So thanks a lot for the contribution, sir. Thank you so much on behalf of organizing team and the participants.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir.
Dear participants, today evening we are having another one session. That is environmental education. We have a resource person, Dr. M. Kalaivani from Lakshmi College of Education, Gandhigram, Dindukal. We will meet on 6:30 p.m.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Will you provide PPT, sir?
Yeah, we'll send in the group, madam.
Okay. Thank you, sir.